Picture this. You're on your bike winding through a narrow mountain road. The cliff drops sharply to your right, and the asphalt seems barely wide enough for a single car. Your heart's racing, not just from the physical effort, but from the pure adrenaline coursing through your veins. I've been there, and let me tell you, it's both thrilling and terrifying. There was this one time in the Italian Alps where the road was so narrow that my handlebars seemed to hang over the edge. Every time a car passed, I had to practically hug the mountain wall. But here's the thing about riding on narrow roads. It's not just about the thrill, it's about staying alive. I've learned some crucial lessons the hard way, and I want to share them with you. First, always ride defensively. You never know when a car might come zooming around that blind corner. Keep to the inside of the road, away from the edge, but be ready to move if needed. And those gorgeous views? Save them for when you're stopped. Looking sideways on a narrow road is a recipe for disaster. Speaking of stopping, always test your brakes before tackling steep descents. I remember this heart-stopping moment when my brake pads were worn thin, and I discovered it halfway down a 15% grade. Not fun, trust me. Weather is another factor that can turn a challenging ride into a dangerous one. Wet roads reduce traction, and strong crosswinds on exposed sections can literally blow you toward the edge. I once had to walk my bike for 2 miles because the wind was so treacherous. Communication is crucial too. When riding in a group, keep some distance between bikes. Use hand signals and call out hazards. That pothole you barely notice in a car could send a cyclist over the edge. But perhaps the most important thing I've learned is knowing when to turn back. There's no shame in deciding a road is too dangerous. I've abandoned rides before, and while it was disappointing, I lived to ride another day. Remember, the mountain will always be there. The views will always be spectacular, but you only get one life. So ride smart, stay alert, and most importantly, trust your instincts. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is say not today. Now, who's ready for their next adventure on those narrow roads? Just remember these lessons, and you'll have amazing stories to tell, preferably from the safety of solid ground.